So Tiger, again, wanted an inspiring space that inspired kids to want to participate in things, to actually find what their passions are, to be figuratively and emotionally safe in that space. And so it felt like their own. So Anaheim is a 35,000 square foot, beautiful building with the latest technology, feels more like a higher ed. It doesn't feel like a school. And that is in an under-resourced community. And our 3 program pillars are STEAM educational enhancement. So we give enhancement with fun, creative, hands-on curriculum that they maybe don't get in school. So I'm a criminal minds lover. I love criminal minds. We have a forensic science curriculum. So we set up a very mild crime scene and kids get to get up and explore and take thumbprints. And then part of that curriculum is they learn deductive reasoning, they learn how to work in teams, they learn durable skills, but they also learn what are the careers that are available to them in forensic science. They probably know what a police officer does, but they don't know about lab technicians. So it's just a wonderful opportunity in a very fun way for them to learn and to explore and try things on. So that's
How
our
cool. I
STEAM.
want to do that.
Yeah, it is very cool. It's one of my favorite curriculums, but marine biology, they're flying drones, they're launching rockets, they're creating robots, and they're chasing them and having competitions. So all kinds of really hands-on creative learning going on. And then the second pillar is health and well-being, which part of that is giving them access to maybe a sport that they don't get. So in Anaheim, that is golf. So we provide that opportunity for them to putt and to drive out the back and to come back for golf clinics on the weekends and at night. So health and well-being, which actually also includes mindfulness and just being part of a community. And then the third pillar that we are recently growing is career and college readiness. We always had a college readiness program, but over the last 2 years, we've really expanded what we're doing and how we're intentionally, especially with our teens, going deep in preparing them, because ultimately our goal is to help them find their passions, graduate from high school on time with their class, and then have a actionable plan for the future that could change the trajectory of their lives. So that, in a nutshell, is the programming that we deliver at a learning lab. Now, we deliver that at all kinds of different times. So during the day, we do it in partnership with schools as a field trip. So teachers get to bring their classes, experience the learning lab, and while the kids are having fun, the teachers are getting professional teacher education. After school, parents bring them back or they get dropped off by their school bus and they can spend the afternoons with us, which can be the most dangerous time for young people to be alone and isolated if they're home alone. And then in the summer, to prevent summer learning loss, we do summer camps free of charge all summer long. So all of our programming are free to young people that want to take advantage of them.
And talk to us as well as the foundation has grown over the past 30 years. Talk about the scale, because you were mentioning this original location, right? That's very much in the geography that was home to Tiger. But as I understand it, you have other learning labs across the country and are continuing to find additional areas to put those. Was that right?
We do. So on April 1st, we opened up the doors to a 30,000 square foot building on the Cobbs Creek campus in West Philadelphia. So Cobbs Creek has such a wonderful history as a public golf course where they were always founded in inclusion. So again, another authentic Tiger story. You may have heard of a golfer, Charlie Sifford, who's the first Black golfer to win on the PGA Tour. Cobbs Creek was one of the only golf courses that allowed Charlie to play there. So Charlie learned to play on the golf course where we have a learning lab. Tiger affectionately calls Charlie Grandpa Charlie, and so his son Charlie was named after Charlie Sifford. So it's another authentic story and tie to Tiger in this community. So it meant the world to him. When we cut the ribbon on September 8th, Tiger mentioned that Grandpa Charlie would have been so proud of what we're doing in that community for young people. So they will have even more access to golf on the Cobbs Creek campus in West Philly because of the Cobbs Creek campus itself. We have a simulator inside the learning lab, so when the weather's bad in the winter, they can use that simulator to practice their drives. And we've all kind of had fun watching the new TGL League that Tiger and Rory launched. So we've got our own simulators going in Philly. And then out the back, Jordan Spieth helped fund a synthetic golf, a little putting course out the back. And then beyond the putting course, as part of the bigger Cobbs Creek campus, Tiger designed a 9-hole golf course. Cobbs Creek Foundation, which is an incredible group of philanthropists in the Philly area, are building a massive driving range. It's beautiful, and that was help funded by Lincoln Financial. And then they're working on continuing and finishing the funding for an 18-hole golf course and a 9-hole golf course in that community. And it's all surrounded by wonderful families and kids that can actually walk to the learning lab. So it's like the perfect place. It's extremely unique because once the golf course is fully done, some of the revenue from that golf course, the Cobbs Creek Foundation intends for that revenue to help fund the educational programs there. So a wonderful, authentic story to Tiger, to that community, and to the incredible philanthropists there in Philly. So those are our 2 open learning labs. And then as we go forward for what happens 30 years and beyond, in 2027, early in the spring, we will open up another learning lab in Los Angeles, a campus called Lulu's Place, which is a philanthropist, Doug Kimmelman. He and his family foundation and all of his kids are creating an incredible academic campus that the Chargers will have a field on, the USTA will have tennis courts on. It's an incredible athletic campus, and again, will be the education center, will be the learning lab on that campus to serve kids with educational programming.